be ready. I don't want control, I want to let go. Are you ready? I'll be ready. 'Cause now it's time to let them know you're ready.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The John I. Leonard High School administration, faculty, staff, and students welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we welcome the John I. Leonard High School class of 2018. Every one of you has a unique story and a journey that leads to today. What I am mostly proud of is that by the end of this ceremony, you all can proudly say that your story, whatever that may be, has led you to wear a black cap and gown as the ultimate symbol of earning a high school diploma. However the story goes, education has led you to today's success. I would like for you to think of education as a lance that lancers used during medieval times. These lancers were heavy and required skilled training before they could go out to combat. These skills would set them apart from other soldiers. Let's reflect further on this. What makes you a Leonard Lancer? Like their namesake ages before them, Lancers were members of military units that rode a horse into combat, armed with only a lance. They were easy to recognize back in that time, mounted on horseback, dressed in glistening armor, carrying a lance, with a look of determination on their face to accomplish the task at hand. They were elite. Our Leonard Lancers are easy to recognize also. They're members of a group of students that strive on excellence. This is evident when 40 of our students make it to the Cambridge Scholar Award ceremony, and our senior, Joshua Anderson, gets recognized with distinction. Striving for excellence is also evident when Christian Diaz gets recognized as the Career Technical Student of the Year by our school board, and Mary Fuentes is the first senior student in the district to pass the National Child Development Associate credentials. Our Lancers do not ride on horseback to get to places, but they relied on the hard work and talent. This is the case when our boys and girls track teams qualify for the state competition and our band competes in the WGI World Winter Winds Championship in Ohio, and the chorus celebrates language acquisition at the International Spanish Academy Symposium. Our Lancers also take us to places when the boys soccer team wins the district championship on penalty kicks after playing 2 overtimes. And our TV production student, Naskaya Hester, wins first place at the Palm Beach International Film Festival for her public service announcement on mental illness. Our Lancers present here today do not go into combat on an open field with a lance. Instead, they combat divisions and barriers in society created by different faith, political affiliations, and skin color that often take away from human value. Our Lancers fight for the union and well-being of our community members and elevate the human value. This is true when the Ketme Club and the Girls Rock Leadership Society work arduously to distribute meals for well over 400 community families. Our Lancers are all about determination. By definition, determination has everything to do with willpower. Our Lancers are determined to educate themselves as well as those around them. This is true when our students from Mr. K's class, Las Casas de las Americas Club, and Latinos in Action work on literacy projects in different parts of our community to promote the importance of reading among our elementary students, while promoting a sense of pride and leadership amongst themselves. Our Lancers also fight for education when the African American History Club and the medical students raise money for students attending college. And when David Junquera inspires others through his success story in the city of Green Acres Town Hall meeting Haciendo Impacto. Our Lancers not only educate our community on traditional academic skills as we know them. For instance, our HOSA students educate others on AIDS awareness, special needs, mental health, melanoma prevention, and hands-only CPR. We also educate others when the SWAT Club does monthly beach cleanups. Our Lancers show determination in providing others with access to opportunities that at times we can take for granted. This is true when the Medical Academy students, the National Honor Society, and the Arise Shine Club collect toys for the New Pines Child Development Center and Toys for Tots. Lancers also fight for hope. When the Lancer Messengers, the National Honor Society, and the Student Government Association students work for the benefit of the residents of the Quantum House. Lancers fight for righteousness through service. This is especially true when the Future Business Leaders of America logged over 4,000 community service hours this year alone. Our 2018 Leonard Lancers do not wear metal armor, but they wear a black gown as a symbol of their academic accomplishments, hard work, talent, and conquered battles. Our 2018 Lancers wear cords, stoles, and medals of honor that speak loudly of their accomplishments for the past 4 years. Our 2018 Lancers present here today are members of an extraordinary community. They are armed with charisma, character, values, and knowledge. They are armed with their individual stories. Some of our Lancers present today will be the first generation to graduate from high school and later from colleges and universities. Today's Lancers have a great sense on how to excel and overcome. They are well-educated young adults that are ready to take on society, higher education, and the workforce. They are a class that is ready to make the ordinary into extraordinary. They are our future doctors, nurses, chefs, teachers, soldiers, lawyers, engineers, public servants, and politicians. They are elite indeed. Our class of 2018 is a source of celebration and inspiration for us all, and for that, and for what they will do for our community in the future. They deserve to be honored. It is our hope that you wear today's gown as your armor representative of education, pride, family, community, and individuality. It is our hope that you not only wear your gown today, but at least one more time in the future, if not more. It is our hope that you charge through the world, remembering that education is your lance. It is your best weapon against injustice. Go through the world respecting others' opinions, celebrating diversity, understanding humanity, and most importantly, servicing others unselfishly. Go through the world being a proud and elite Leonard Lancer. Be kind and respectful to all that surround you. And as Lancers have done throughout history, focus on your particular task. Congratulations, class of 2018. This time, it is my honor to have the opportunity to introduce and welcome our superintendent, Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II. Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II is the 26th superintendent of schools for the school district of Palm Beach County. The district is the 11th largest district in the country, with a student enrollment of more than 193,000 students. Prior to his appointment as superintendent of schools, Dr. Fenoy served as the district's chief operating officer. He graduated from Florida A&M University with a degree in elementary education. He went on to earn a master's degree in educational leadership and a doctorate in educational leadership and administration from the University of Central Florida. He and his wife, Kendra, are the proud parents of 2 beautiful children. With you, Dr. Fenoy.
All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, let's try that again. Good morning. So let me just say this to the class of 2018. When I tell you I am so humbled and honored to be in the presence of such beautiful people, it's not often that a superintendent gets to stand before such a large crowd. And so to the class of 2018, I'm just happy that y'all are here. Parents, teachers, and guests, I'd like to thank you for your personal investment in the students walking across the stage today. No one truly accomplishes anything that's worth accomplishing alone. So students, before this day is over, I hope you take a moment, and I mean many moments, to say thank you to the people who helped you get here today. The spirit of gratitude is something that my mother taught me early in life. To this day, even this morning, she called me to remind me that since she gave birth to me, I literally owe her my life. I know that there are many mothers in this room that feel the exact same way. Saying thank you is an acknowledgement that someone has made your life better, just for a moment, or even forever. Not because they had to. is the very tenet of our humanity, that we need one another. My mother taught me that I should say thank you frequently and often, and more today than I did the day before. The same truth can be said for two words: I'm sorry. You should always be eager to right a wrong, especially if you can do it with just two words: I'm sorry. Misunderstandings and hard feelings can easily become oceans that unnecessarily divide us. You're entering adulthood in an extraordinarily complex time. I have high hopes that your generation pens the next chapter that brings us closer together despite our many differences. Finally, don't go too long these next few days without setting your alarm clock. You're here today because you got out of bed. You're graduating because you got out of bed every day. Getting out of bed with purpose is the most common denominator in achieving your next goal and all of your future goals. So graduates, I understand, I've been there. Take a few days off, but then you need to get back to setting your alarm clock. On behalf of the School District of Palm Beach County and the 22,000 employees who quietly played a role in you being here today, a heartfelt congratulations to all of you, to the class of 2018.
Thank you, Dr. Fenoy, for your inspirational words. It is my honor to introduce Student Council President Alejandro Bello.
My fellow seniors, we only arrived together 4 short years ago, and now it's already time for us to leave. It seems like only yesterday that we were all young little kids coming from middle school with our large suitcase roller bags and terrified faces, trying to figure out where our next class was or where to even sit for lunch. Now we are the seniors that everyone looks up to. We are moving on into the world. We're the ones who want to make a better change for the world. We are all thankful for special people in our lives. I'd like to thank my mother for always being there for me, no matter the situation. She has supported me through all the good and bad times. Without her, I don't know where I would be today. We are all thankful for our teachers and staff. I would especially like to thank Ms. McGregor, my SGA advisor, for showing me how to become the leader that I am today. Thank you, everyone who has been there for me, and congratulations to all the seniors today.
It is my privilege to introduce a wonderful scholar, our salutatorian Evan Rivas. Evan, son of Eva Rivas, is a member of our Computer Technology Academy and is an outstanding student who has earned a 5.20 HPA. Evan has taken numerous ACE and AP courses amounting to over 30 college credits. Evan will be attending the University of Florida, where he plans to study biomedical engineering. Evan.
My fellow graduates, my name is Evan Rivas, and it is both my honor and pleasure to be the class of 2018 salutatorian. For most of you, this is probably the first time you've seen me or hear my voice. Maybe you've seen me in the halls, but you never would have guessed I was to be the salutatorian. I don't blame you, though. I tend to keep to myself. But that's the point I want to hit on. Me being salutatorian makes me no different than you all. We've walked the same halls, we've taken the same tests, and now we will have graduated together. We are more alike than your mind will have you think. And to reiterate, I know most of you don't know who I am, and I don't know most of you, but that's all right. I can say with confidence that no one in this room knows every single graduating senior of the class of 2018. At most, we probably only know 100 people, and these are typically the people we see on a daily basis. Out of those 100, I estimate 10 of those are your true friends. Don't view that as a bad thing. You can make very grand memories with those 10 people versus small ones with 100. It's the quality of the friendship that matters, not the quantity. Now that we are graduating, we all hopefully have plans that we want to follow. This is where reality comes and mocks us. The friends who have grown to be closest to us now diverge from our plans, and we diverge from theirs. Next thing you know, the friendships that have been made as early as kindergarten or as recently as high school now aren't as strong as they once were. However, this is where life comes and gives us a gift, a chance to start over. Whenever we have to start over, it's a pain in the neck, but not this time. Whether you're planning to go to college or you're planning to follow a different route, you're entering a new environment. In this new environment, no one knows who you are yet. So forget any of the bad moments you experienced during high school or in life thus far, because none of that matters. What does matter, and what you should remember, is all of the good moments, your achievements, and your hard work, because that is what brought you here this morning. And now, before we go off on our future paths, there are two things we need to do. The first thing is, if you did wrong by someone, own up to that wrongdoing and try to do right by them. Don't start your new life knowing there are still unresolved problems. Have the courage to work them out and don't just simply run. The second thing is, we need to realize we didn't make it here on our own. So we need to thank those who kept us on track and looked out for our well-being, because they worked hard to see us walk across this stage today. And a simple thank you can go a long way. And now I have no doubt in my mind that if we do these two simple things, not only will we grow as a person, but more importantly, we will grow as a society. We have been given a rare chance to redefine ourselves for the better. Let us not take this chance for granted, as something like this may not come around again. I wish you all good luck and good fortune in all of your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Evan. At this time, the senior band members, please join the band for playing of the New Beginning, an American medley. While they're coming forward, let me share with you that these 778 graduates have earned over $3,447,977 in scholarships. Of the scholarships, 1,151,586 million came from students actively seeking scholarships through outside organizations. This year, our weightlifting team won the academic state championship for the third year in a row and won the fourth conference championship, and our boys soccer team captured the district championship, and Luis David Molina was selected as Player of the Year for Palm Beach County. Thank you, Mr. Jocelyn, and our band for an outstanding performance. It is now my privilege to introduce to you an outstanding scholar, our 2018 valedictorian, Connor Chavis. Connor, son of Danny Chavis and Michelle Hojeski, is a member of the Computer Technology Academy and has earned a 5.23 HPA. Connor earned his ACE diploma as a junior and will graduate with over 30 college credits. He has dedicated a great deal of time serving his community by logging over 1,500 hours community service. Connor is a member of the National Honor Society. He was the co-captain for the varsity basketball team this year. He was also the Pathfinder nominee for community involvement. Connor's future goals are to gain experience in the engineering field. Connor.
Good morning, teachers, faculty, parents, and fellow students. I would like to start off with saying that I am honored to be here and to be able to give this speech because I never thought I would be up on the stage giving a speech to thousands of people. I would like to congratulate each and every one of the graduates walking across the stage today receiving your diploma. Each and every one of you have learned something throughout high school, and this has helped you grow to be who you are now. An English proverb that dates back to 1175 in Old English homily says, "Who can give water to the horse that will not drink of its own accord?" which is now said, "You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink." The way I see these words is that someone can be given an advantage or be provided with an opportunity, but they can't be forced to do it if they don't want to. Well, I drank the water, and that's why I'm here. Now I encourage each and every one of you to also drink the water and be the best you can be regardless of any obstacles in the way. We all have similar routines. I woke up early, I went to school, I did my work, I got good grades, and I did this for 4 years, and now I'm graduating with all of you. Teenagers these days want to follow the norm. They want to fit in by buying new $1,000 phones or $300 pair of J's that just released. I have to admit, I was that kid. I always wanted to fit in. Many students are pushed by their parents to reach excellence, and some less than others. But we all need to succeed for ourselves and not for others. I have always thought other people's opinions mattered most, so I was constantly trying to please everyone. High school has changed me in a way that I no longer feel I need to be this way. If anyone in the crowd feels they need to seek approval from others, then I hope my speech changes that. We all are about to go to the next level, get our degrees at universities and state colleges, and I believe that each and every student has the ability to know what they want to achieve for themselves and not for others. You should all know that you can achieve anything independently and that you should never let anything or anyone hold you down and prevent you from moving forward and becoming something great. Albert Camus was a French philosopher, author, and journalist who won a Nobel Peace Prize for Literature in 1957, once said, "Yet there are still people who confuse individualism and selfishness." Like Camus said, there are those that confuse individualism and selfishness, and I hope none of you this morning do. I want each and every student here today to be an individual and make decisions for themselves that would lead them on a path of success, but not be a selfish individual and stray off of this path. Before I close up the speech, I would like to recognize 4 special people. The first being my parents, who were the ones that saw my potential and shaped me academically. The second, my sister, Courtney, who was there for all the awkward conversations that I needed to have, but couldn't with anybody else. And last but not least, Dr. Karen, my favorite teacher at John I, who has basically been the school's personal therapist for those that have had her as a teacher. I want to thank those for being some of the most influential people in my life and for helping me become the person that I am today. Thank you, and thank you, John I. Leonard, for allowing me to speak on this momentous day that begins each and every one of the graduates' journeys to adulthood.
And the moment that we all have been waiting for, the awarding of the diplomas. During the presentation of diplomas, I ask that you remain in your seats so others may see. We want each graduate to be recognized, and we understand the excitement. Please try to keep your applause brief so everyone's name can be heard. Superintendent, school board members, and honored guests, as the principal of John I. Leonard High School, I certify to you that the class members present have met all the Palm Beach County and State of Florida graduation requirements.
I'm going this way. Wait, Connor, wait. Wait, Connor, wait. Everyone. Connor D. Chavis, valedictorian. Evan Rivas, salutatorian. Emily Arriaga. Alejandro Bello. Albert Laura Monier. Liding Aguila Gonzalez. Taharat Ahmed. Santiago Almeida. Lillian Alvarado. Camila Avendano. Lean Ayub. Yesenia Cabrera. Jose Cacique. Abigail Calderon. Nicole Valeria Calderon. John Campbell. Melissa Canute. Nicole Renata Cedeno. Caitlin Chan. Aftali Civil. Sydney Coggins. Odalis Davila. Isabel Delgado. Amelia Sanchez. Princess de Rosignol. Ariel Diaz. Christian Diaz. Daniela Diaz. Selena Diaz. Kevin Edrum. Jordan Estrada Castillo. Catherine Fernandez. Tamia Fernandez. Enrique Figueredo. Eric Flores. Stephanie Fuentes. Ganesh Anjali. Ruben D. Garcia Navarro. Leslie Gonzalez. Octavio Gonzalez. Tomas Gonzalez. Titania Gordon. Mohammed Azmir Hakim. George Ham. Jessica Taylor Hartsill. Christy Echevarria Pahan. Xavier Hernandez. Orlando Hernandez. Hernan Hernandez Garcia. Elias Herrera. Amber Juan. Sidi Shahir Hussein. Jahan Hussein. David Junquera. Tracy Jean Louis. Johanna Jimenez. Carmela Kellerman. Jonathan Lane. Joshua Lamar. Yander Landa Rivero. Dominique Sarah Lee. Zai Peng Lee. Daniela Lopez. Yanquel Lorenzo. Christy Lewis. Valentina Lozano, Wistride Loomis, Darica Mann, Lourdes Marrero, Jacqueline Martinez, Jason Matos, Anna Matos, Jose Maya, Micaela Madero, Katia Mejia Lagos, Mitchell Mendez, Jalisa Molina Castaneda, Pablo Monjaraz, Pedro Montalvan, Cassandra Orr. Presenting her diploma is her mother, a staff member at our school, Kyra Denise Palmer. Amber Marie Polino, Gabriela Perez, Michael Perez, Rose Lorna Pierre, Alexandra Raybuck, Adriana Ragua, Ariana Raman, Alexander Ramasar, Natalie Reel, Juliet Richardson, Otieno Fabian Ricketts, Noah Reamer, Kimberly Rivera, Samuel Rivera, Shannon Rivero, Alex Rodriguez, Andrew Rodriguez, Angela Rodriguez, Dialis Ron Ayu, David Rosado. Presenting his diploma is his mother, a staff member at our school, Hector Rosario. Victor Rosario, Jose Ruiz, Felipe Salcedo, Amy Sanchez, Karen Sanchez, Jennifer Santamaria, Daimi Santana Corrales, Andrew Sierra, Eric Sierra, Yaneli Solis, Graham Studdard, Estefany Suarez Leon, Rachel Tabares, Crystal Taboda, Maya Inez Taylor, Jermaine Thompson, Marian Toribio, Yunette Torres, Rose Toussaint, Eric Urbieta, Lauren Valdez, Destiny Valdez, Alexander Vallejos Garcia, Austin Vasquez, Vanessa Vasquez, Gabizel Vasquez, Carlos Velasquez, Caswayne Waite, Jamie Weeks, Lauren Elizabeth Wilt, Indira Wright, Isabella Zabala, Damaris Abea, Kayla Acosta, Michael Acosta, Michael Acuna, Gladys Aguilar, Kiara Albarracin, Virginia Kendra Alexander, Brittany Alexis, May France Love Marley Alexis, Fania Alexis, Malia Ali, Laura Almazan, Luis Almastica, Brianna Almonte, Anna Alonso, Elvis Alvarado, Adrian Alvarez, Aaliyah Alvarez, Felix Alfredo Alvarez. Jorge Alvarez. Melissa Amaryllis. Daniela Amorillo. Joshua Anderson. Alejandro Andres. Iris Andres Wright. Fatima Angel. William Anglin. Evans Annalise. Raheem Antonio. Rakeem Antonio. Jennifer Anzone. Jaxiri Arce. Destiny Aristide. Chris Manuela Aristide Diaz. Ariel Arzuaga. Ventlincia Askins. Leonette Marie Atencio Estevez. Stephanie Augustin Charles. Dave Austin. Arsenio Ayala. Stacy Ayala. Emmanuel Abar. Katia Diana Baca. Jean Michael Baez. Nelson Daniel Baez. Jordan Bailey. Omar Bayon. Francelia Baquedano. Noemi Barreiro. Janessa Baseo. Elizabeth Batista. Marco Batista. Sebastian Baudouin. Kiana Beauvais. Fagus Bozil. Adrian Becerra. Martina Bellorin. Brittany Bennett. Isabel Burkhoff. Valentine Bentoncourt. Finley Boisrond. Jonathan Beauvert. Wesley Dijon Borden. Norris Boston. James Bova. Courtney Arkea Brooks. LaShawn Brown. Shamaya Brown. Alex Bueso. Victor Manuel Burgos. Leticia Bird. Gabriela Caballero. Raul Cacique. Salma Cacique. Amanda Camacho. Arisabella Camacho. Bianca Coranzo. Brittany Carrasquillo. Miguel Carrera. Terrell Carroll. Jessica Carty. Joshua Carty. Kevin Casarubias. Nathan Cassius. Dyrone Castellanos Perez. Julio Cesar Castillo. Alex Castro. Kevin Castro. Isa Castro Baez. Gabriela Sabalos Beltri. Emmanuel Senatis. Camila Cespedes. Mohamed Chacaron. Ralph Charles. Eliza Chavaria. Eli Alberto Chavez. Giancarlo Alberto Chavez. Rosdacha Chevillon. Ivan Chioson. Shannon Christie. Presenting her diploma is her father, an assistant principal at our school, Courtney Lariah Clark. Jervon Clark Gibson. Alex Claros. Melissa Collier. Bertavius Collins. Dalili Oliva, Concha Oliva. Francisco Contento. William Correa. Justin Miguel Cruz. Aiden Cowrie, Luis Cruz, Elena Cuellar Ruiz, Dante Curry, Joshua Dacius, Emily Dalzell,
Vitaldo David, Alenis Davila, Fernando Davila, Quinton Davila, Fernando Rafael de Aguero Pérez, Gianelli de Jesus, Dayan de la Cruz, Chantal de la Paz, Daniela de León, María Ángel Delgado, Liván Manuel Delgado, María de Loya, Karlinski Deneville, Cedric Evander Dennis, Daphne Dezome, Nafta David Destin, Christopher Diaz, Claudia Daniela Diaz, Jose Carlos Diaz, Henry Discua, Jacqueline Discua, Tatiana Dorsonville, Stanley Dorsonville, Rose Dort, Sebastian Duarte, Nathan Dulipre, come on, Kelly Yesenia Echevarria, Emmeline Ellie, Freddie Ellington, Jose Carlos Elvir, Milchi Encarnacion, Rosie María Escobar, Diana Espinosa, David Esquivel, Mayra Estrada, Vanessa Estrada, Julissa Estrada, Kendall Eugene, Caden Exil, Jeffrey Fanjul, Alicia Felix, Desmond Fernandez, Talia Fernandez, Ivana Ferrante, Juan Ferreira, David Figueredo, Dagoberto Escobar Figueroa, Jennifer Figueroa, Duvan Flores. Presenting her diploma is her mother, Taylor Pearl Ford, a staff member at our school. Daniel Benjamin Forrest, Daniel Alejandro Fox, Cynthia Caroline Fadrique, Lorraine Maria Fadrique, Christopher Francis, Wisnaki Francois, Patrick David Frost, Mary Loren Fuentes, Sherry Sharon Gabriel, Jimmy Gabriel, Catherine Gallegos, Christian Gallo, Elaine Garcia, Alyssa Elizabeth Garcia, Andy Garcia, Betsy Garcia, Eliandri Garcia, Jamieli Garcia, Jason Garcia, Jonathan Garcia, Jose Salud Garcia, Michelle Garcia, Mike Steven Garcia, Regina Garcia, Veronica Garcia, Danovia Garzón, Ana Mercedes Gari, Elaine Garnica, Roberto Gaspar, Yolanda Gideon, Rose Darling Germain, Adamari Hinel, Della Elizabeth Gaylor, Terrian Recha Glover, Adrian Gonzalez, Arlenis Gonzalez, Brianna Gonzalez, David Gonzalez, Edwin Gonzalez, Erika Gonzalez, Gerardo Gonzalez, Lisbeth Gonzalez, Luis Junior Gonzalez, Rodolfo Gonzalez, Tania Gonzalez, Yonara Gonzalez, Marilu Gonzalez Lopez, Amalia Gonzalez Regalado, Hope Gosman, Kelly Granados, Cindy del Carmen Grande, Jalen Aljuan Gray, Aja Greg, Lorenzo Gregorio, Jorge Guerra, Cecilia Guevara, Wilson Guifarro, Gran Guillaume, Regner Guillen, Cristina Gutarra, Henry Gutierrez Rivas, Demetrius Hall, Maya Marie Hamill, Jasmine Giselle Handy, Kyra Harris, Delia Hatcher, Alondra Haraz, Constantino Hernandez, Jaimes Hernandez, Johnny William Hernandez, Jonathan Anthony Hernandez, Isaí Cantu, Jocelyn Dianara Hernandez, Geraldine La Rosa, Ricardo Gonzalez, Denny DeRose, Hassan Leon Flowers, Daniel Alejandro Silva Furdora, Fedlisa Marseille, Chenia Nonsent, Jasmine Printon, Christian Flores, Jose Fernando Francisco, Freddy Mejia Perez, Jose Armando Hernandez, Josue Hernandez, Melissa Hernandez, Sari Hernandez, Jairo Alejandro Hernandez Moreno, Brian Herrera, Naskaya Armani Hester, Joseph Hodgson, Maria Olmachea, Angel Hoyos, Danielle Annabelle Hall, Chelsea Hurt, Jennifer Inez, Fredin Isaula, Tusif Islam, Kaira Izquierdo, Charles Lee Jackson, Jada Jackson, Irvin James, Shariah Jaimangol, Kristen Jakindi, Marcos Jamarillos Perez, Davidson Jean, Widleen Jean, Cameron J. Williams, Joanna Maldonado Manriquez, Emanuela Jean Baptiste, Herziliana Jean Baptiste, Ashley Jean Charles, Shadave Jean Claude, Kiara Tisha Jean Lewis, Cody Jean Lewis, De Jessica Jean Philippe, Ruben Jerome, Samantha Marie Jewell, Christian Jimenez, Derek Lewis Johnson, Kyle Johnston, Franz Bolivar Joltius, Ricardo Jorin, Christelle Joseph, Ismael Thomas Joseph, John Joseph, Magina Joseph, Rosangela Joseph, Tara Losita Joseph, Wenda Joseph, Jeffrey Allen Joyner, Catherine Juania Juarez, Michael Charles Kavanaugh, Valerie Cheyenne Kelly, Clayton Kelly, Christian Canole, Nathaniel Julian Kianis. Hannah Nicole Knapp. Caleb Knowles. Vanessa Coles. Casey LaFontant. Godson Lammy. Destiny Lane. Felix Hines Lane. Serena LaRoe. Nathan Allen Latour. Adam Edward Loffer. Joshua Laverty. Omar Ledesma. Cynthia Leguizamon. Herlandria Devon Lester. Brittany Mariah Lewis. Stephanie Yanis. Ausel Francisco Lopez. Brian Lopez. Dana Natalia Lopez Perez. Tatiana Emily. Sergio Lo Allen Lopez. Juana Lopez. Giovanni Loredo. Edgar Lorenzo. Alex Loretamola. Amin Luali. Rishley Sidney Lewis. Annie Luswant. Matthew Lugo. Christian Mabry. Ramon Machado. Belén del Cielo Madrigal. Mario Alejandro Malagón. Andrew Maldonado. Shirley Maldonado. Ruth Yosibel Mariaga Montero. Ivana Mariaca. Marilee Marin. Micaela Marroquín. Eden Ben Martin. Michaela Martin. Brianna Martinez. Aisley Martinez. Carla Martinez. Kathleen Martinez. Luis Martinez. Magali Martinez. Hi. Maida Martinez. Miliani Martinez. Selvin Joel Martinez. Jesleni Martinez. Daisy Martinez. Jose Martinez Gomez. Alejandro Martin Higueros. Rigoberto Martin Higueros. Bajanique Mathis. Erica Matos. John Matute. Sherby Marie Maxis. Shane Matthew McCullough. Marcus McDuffie. Haiti Medina. Gerard Medina. Joel Medrano. Eloise Antonio Mejia. Natalie Mejia. Alexandra Mejia Samuel. Alexandro Mejia Samuel. Eric Joel Mendez. Alejandro Mendoza. Maria Mendoza. Alejandra Meneses Penate. Carlos Daniel Mentor. Diana Mera. Luis Mercedes. Diana Mesa Diaz. Joshua Messia. Fiori Michelle. Victoria Milo.
Evalmi Milord. Jakaria Mosen. Bradley Moise. Anthony W. Molina. Juan Carlos Molina. Luis David Molina. Vladimir Montalvan. David Monson. Melanie Monson. Alexander Moradel. Marcela Morales. María G. Morales Ríos. Jocelyn Moras. Dianeya Morejón. Michael Anthony Morel, Lucas Morini, Jessica Moses, Brian de Jesus Muñoz, Jose Murillo Sanchez, L.J. Murr, Abu Tahir Nahid, Christian V. Navas, Isania Megan Nelson, Thu Thi Min Wen, Dillian Nicaela, Joyce M. Nieves Lopez, Brendan Noca, Samuel Adam Noel, Brittany C. Norestil, Anthony Jose Nunez, Jordan John Nunez, Candy E. Ochoa, Rosaura E. Ochoa, Susie E. Ochoa, Sean Andrew Aurelian, Hugo Ortiz, Sage Ortiz, Shirley Ortiz, Natalia M. Ortiz Nairn, Brianna Osborne, Maria Jose Padilla, Kevin L. Padron, Abel Paez, Harold Paloma, Wesley Lane Parker, Erickson Paul, Santiago Peláez, Cesar Pena, Catherine Perdomo, Ada Perez, Eric Luis Perez, Henry Perez, Juan Manuel Perez Puac, Jessica Escarlet Pérez Ramírez, Michael Petit Freire, Semi Philippe, Héctor A. Picardo, Magdali Pierre Luis, Ruth Pierreville, Alex Jordan Piper, Kaylee Pirota Rivera, Yosi Pleites, Saraí Ponce, Héctor Enrique Portillo, Hazel Angelis Prax, Edward Prida, Johnny L. Prince, Daquan Tyrese Pringle, Rodrigo Quiñones, Yesenia J. Quintero, Luis Alexander Quintero, Diego Ramírez, Kenya R. Ramírez, Ángela Ramírez Pérez, Antonio Ramos, Daniela M. Ramos, Dani Ramos González, Minor Antulio Raimundo, Alicia Dañales Redfin, Kelsey Reed, Noelia Rosendis Ledesma, David Richards, Shane Richards, Stevenson N. Richelieu, Ana Rio Benitez, Amar Rico Rivera, Anthony Rivera, Daniel Rivera, Jamie Jesus Rivera, Justin Rivera, Erika Marie Rivero, Liliet Rivero, Amanda R. Roberson, Shante P. Robertson, Quentin P. Robinson, Fidel Alejandro Roche, Kyla Alexandria Rogers, Christian Rodriguez, Danica Rodriguez, Jesus A. Rodriguez, Josué Rodriguez, Matthew M. Rodriguez, Moises Rodriguez, Samir Diovan Rodriguez, Wanda J. Rodriguez, Yaniret J. Rodriguez, Carla C. Rojas, Elliot Roldan, Richard A. Roman, Gloria Jasmine Rosales, Jennifer Rosales, Oscar E. Rosales, Tristan Rose, Tasfik Roof, Angel A. Ruiz, Arandi Ruiz, Gabriel Ruiz, Javier Hernan Ruiz, Daniela Ruiz Hurtado, Luga Santal, Magina Saint Fort, Pablo Alejandro Salgado, Rodney C. Salgado, Christian Salinas, Susie Ashley Salinas Sosa, Beatriz Salmerón, Selanda Sampson, Chelsea J. Sanchez, Karina Sanchez, Luciano Arturo Sanchez, Alessandro Sanchez, Brenda Caridad Santana, Zuliani Santana, Aitza Santiago, Samuel Santiago, Shania Deyera Santiago, Jariel Salazar, Norma Santos, Stephanie Alejandra Santos Muñoz, Talia Santos Pino, Anjo Seguerre, Andy Melanie Serpa, Beatriz Marie Sevilleja, Terrence Shepard, Destiny Faith Sherman, Camila Silver, Haley Almeida Smith, Matthew Ceci Smith, Tabitha Cynthia Smith, Pavel Socorro, Claudia M. Soque, Samuel Soto, Ashley Stevens Ramirez, Donovan Suarez, Aliyah M. Supersad, Dana Rosa Tavares, Joshua J. Tarquino, Miguel Orlando Taylor, Trayvon Telfort, Naj Darling Theodore, Noah Theodore, Vagina L. Theodore, Stanley Michael Theozil, Jeffrey Tinsley, Ericberto Tirado, Jennifer A. Tew, Jafet Edgardo Toledo, Héctor Lázaro Torranzo, Daniana Torres, Elbert J. Torres. Presenting his diploma is his father, a staff member at our school. Raquel A. Tirado, Justin Alexander Torres, Jonathan Miguel Torres Coelho, Lucas Torres Silva, Olivia Rose Tracy, Troy A. Trevino, Imana Udin, Chris Love Ulis, Moise Umanzo Rubio, Dre Underwood, Yojahechi Urias, Diana Elizabeth Urteco, Luis Valcárcel, Ana Gabriela Valdez, Jamie Valdivia, David J. Valencia, Ariana Valentin, Santiago Alejandro Valenzuela, Alex Valerio González, Raúl F. Valladares, Cynthia Rosibel Vázquez, Brandis Roxelín Vázquez Mendoza, Alejandra Vázquez, Ashley Fernanda Velázquez, Elizabeth Velázquez, Teo Esau Velázquez, Fabiola Velázquez, Brian S. Venencia, Jonathan Ventura, Austin Taylor Vernon, Benchica Verti, Elizabeth Vieira, Stephanie Villius, Tatiana Villa, Silvana Julie Villacorta, Rosalie Villadoniga, Christian Alexis Villatoro Benitez, Andrea Celeste Benedina, Edwin Alexander Vincenti, Naomi N. Wakefield, Hassan L. Walters Fournier, Autumn Lee Ward, Diavian S. Washington, Ashley Washler Herrera, Detrell M. Watson, Leon Watson, Marissa English Watson, Raven J. Wayne, James L. Williams, Terrace Destiny Williams, Stephen Williamson, Jerquan Devon Worthen, Angelina Renee Ibarra, Catherine Yepes, Eileen Zamora, Anel Zavaleta, Edward Celaya Ramos, Christian Josue Zuniga, Oliver Jair Zuniga, Aaron C. Valier, Jonathan A. Valle, Claudia Patricia Mendez, Miludni Francois, Miguel Malik Hernandez.
Good job.
Thank you.
We got the flowers also? It is now my pleasure to introduce Emily Arreaga, the class of 2018 president of the turning of the tassel. Class of 2018, please stand.
Wait till everybody gets to their seat.
Yeah.
As the senior class president, it is my honor to tell the class of 2018 to turn their tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, graduates.
It is with great pleasure that I present to you the graduating class of John I. Leonard High School of 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seats until all graduates have exited.
got the service set song 1 and right into 2.